Hello there everyone and welcome back. We have had our first confrontation with our scribe neighbors, or at least our scribe overlords I suppose is the proper term, for they already have deemed us savages and want to eradicate us, all over a measly little probe. Although I would argue there's more than just a probe that is the reason they want to kill us, but nonetheless let's make our way back to Earth. Have our Tywom friend. I wish I could remember the names of the races off the top of my head, but we're gonna get some clarification in a moment, I think. Oh, this is a moon. I was kind of hoping for a moment this would be Earth. And then I thought, Earth looks pretty bare bones if you ask me. I don't think it actually works that way. So maybe can I get lucky? No, I could just hail Earth. So maybe I'm not gonna get to land on Earth with a lander and get all the juicy resources that are currently available on there. Nope. We're not allowed to hack the game and get overpowered by harvesting all of humanity's resources, can we now? Ah well, I could dream still, can't I? I'm sure there'll be a mod for that someday anyway. Because for some reason when I was looking at this load screen, hold that thought. Ship's been topped off with crew. Ooh, I didn't have to pay or do anything for the crew. Which I'm pretty certain I had to use resources or at least do something to get the crew back. So that's convenient. I was a little bit worried I might be at half health for all that. And I brought back a friend.
So I see.
Okay, what else? Oh, is that it? Eesh, leave us hanging there. Let's see. Fill the commander in on fierce alien saving and alien killing activities. Bit of a contradiction to one of each other, or one another, aren't they?
So, we're definitely not alone in this universe. We've suspected as much for a while. Those weird caves on Ceres, the scraps of distant radio signals, all those missing giraffes. But this proves it. There are aliens out there. Including some pretty mean ones. These scribes sound terrifying.
I am a little bit hung on the fact that giraffes are missing. This is a big deal. Let alone why aliens would want them, but okay. Tywom seem to have allied with them somehow. Maybe they Maybe they'll like us once they get to know us better. I think they're content on not helping us. But of course, reading the trailers or watching the trailers and all that kind of has them being the enemy or antagonist, so I'm inclined to think they won't like us very much.
I don't know if allied is the right word. Wimdu claims the scribes sometimes integrate new aliens into their empire as vassal states of some kind. And if what Wimdu says is true about their current attitude to young alien species, obliterated sounds like the more likely fate they'll have planned for us. But your successful engagement with them lends us hope that we might not be completely defenseless. A shame it had to come to that. No one woke up today wanting a war with a race of murderous space centaurs. We'll begin preparing a defensive fleet right away. Still, there's a lot about this situation that we don't know. What do you think of this Wimdu? Do you trust him, Captain?
There's something adorable about him, but he smiles too much. That's really unnerving, isn't it? Nah, I haven't seen anything to make me doubt him. He seems wanting to help, but sometimes we still have to have him.
You're lucky then. He kept trying to hug me. But it doesn't look like we can afford to turn down any friends at this point. The Tywom have graciously offered to install something on your ship.
Ooh.
They call it a hyperspace module. With it, you'll apparently be able to travel faster than the speed of light. We want you to go with the Tywom to his home planet and request an alliance with his people.
Well, this is interesting. Why do we have like a giant colony-like ship there and we can't even go to hyperspace? This isn't the 4X game I had in mind, god damn it. I know it's not. I know it's a role-playing game, but I'm a little bit shocked that we didn't even have hyperdrive capability or anything to travel to other planets. What would be the point of our ship, the Vindicator in general, anyway? This all confuses me, but it's convenient, I guess. A president. Send a president to another planet. That's not a recipe for disaster, isn't it? I just want to hear the response, mind you.
If this works, we'll be sending actual diplomats later to handle the details. But Wimdu has insisted that you make the first gesture. I think he has a bit of a crush on you. And you did save one of their ships. The Tywom will trust you more than any other human. Moreover, You wouldn't be in command of that ship if you weren't smart, diplomatic, and adaptable. Plus, you've passed all the sanity tests.
You do realize I do YouTube videos, especially of this game. I don't know if I fit that criteria. I don't know why people want to watch me. But nonetheless, I was hoping for a much more humorous response, I suppose. Let's get this going. Oh. What do you need me to do specifically? Well, we kind of already know what to do. Let me just praise myself, I suppose.
Nice, Captain. We've helped patch up the Tywom ship. They've requested you travel with them to their homeworld in the Alpha Repeculate system. Head there right away.
Ooh.
Then, if you can, negotiate an alliance between the Tywom and Earth. After that, see what other information you can gather about the Scribe and the galaxy around us. Paying particular attention to the parts of the galaxy that want to destroy us. We need to get up to speed quickly here.
So we got a bunch of stuff there that just quickly went by. We got ourselves a secondary ship that we can use for the combat, which sadly, you're not going to have grand scale type of combat. It's going to be one ship at a time. It's kind of the sad thing. If you were expecting epicness, it could still be epic. It's just going to be drawn out type of epicness scale. Well, for one, what? I don't even know what the cap is. I just know for the quick skirmish I did, I think it was like 10 or so ships per side that you can have max. But it could be more for the campaign itself. That's something I'm going to have to learn. We're off to the great unknown. Let's get this going.
Good luck, Captain.
Oh, I have to close it manually. Press F to pay respects, I guess.
To activate our hyperdrive, just approach the edge of the solar system. It'll engage automatically.
Now, the only thing I'm curious about, I think I've been to the train base before. It just allows you to do simulation type combat, I think. Oh, and there's no audio, so welcome to Circes. This station was designed to test military capabilities of newly deployed ships and... Oh, now... Oh, wait, I didn't even press the button there. He just went past all on his own. Damn it. You're ruining my monologue. I don't think... Ooh, questions about my ship. That might actually be important. Then you come to the right place. What would you like to know? How does combat work? Well, tell me about my weapon systems. So hold 2 types of weapons. That's kind of what I was trying to do in the battles. You have your primary weapon, secondary weapon. Well, that's helpful. For budgetary reasons, the prototype Vindicator class was deployed with only primary weapon systems attached. Geez, you just contradicted yourself there. Gave me all excited that I did have a secondary weapon. And we already know about the missiles. It has limited homing capabilities. The nuke will frighten anything. Ooh, we're firing literal nukes. Okay, that explains why they seem so potent. Mind you, we were fighting a light cruiser in that last battle. But you had me all excited because I was wondering what my secondary weapon is, since it seems like it didn't do anything. But I guess that's true. We don't have a secondary weapon yet. I'm gonna need to upgrade it. Ooh. This is interesting. Random event, maybe? Or is this my Tywom I have with part of my fleet? Speaking of which, can I check my fleet status in any way? There we go. There's our Tywom Defender. Different stats, different... Oh, you can even see the stats down below. Ours is not all that impressive in comparison to our Tywom Defender, mind you. More... was it? Better turn speed, better speed. Slightly slower recharge, but everything else is better, and it also has a secondary weapon. I don't know what this... Let's see. I'm just wondering what all this stuff does, if there's anything of note. I'm guessing it's nothing of noteworthy, aside from what we already witnessed. I was just wondering if Navigator Windu gave us a benefit. Knows the history of many star systems. Just happy to be here. So maybe he's the one I talked to for info. Because I kind of was almost expecting like some kind of stat bonus to have him on here, but I guess not. Let's intercept this Taiwan. See what they have to say. Disengage. No, I want to talk to him. This first one seemed friendly. And clearly nothing bad is going to happen, right? Although they could be intimidated by a scribe still, since we haven't quite made it to their homeworld just yet. I just gotta be mindful not to have too many distractions. We got work to do. And I'm still a little worried about trying to go to every planet and do like a completionist type run. I think I'm content with trying to get the bare minimum on resources and all that. Although if we do find events and signals of some kind on the planets...
It's the humans!
Ooh, howdy.
Don't shoot! We mean you no harm. Wimdu has asked us to come patrol your system for a bit, until your people are capable of protecting it for yourselves. Which will take a long time, I hope.
You hope?
You'll be seeing a lot of us. Anyways, you should head over to our homeworld at Alpha Repiculae right away.
Well, I'm thankful that they're helping us. They're showing that they're friendly after all. But really, you hope we don't have means to defend ourselves? You hope for that? I'm offended. You look like ooh, that's. I am not touching that one there. Where was your homeworld again? Let's see. We'll head to your homeworld now.
Are you really going to go there? You're not just saying you will, so we stay there all day waiting for you. Because we've had that happen.
Okay, that was a bit weird there for a moment. Don't know what just happened with the delays on the comms, but let's go to Pluto. That's the one place I want to explore and see if there's anything else of note down here. Since again, it's a little irritating I can't just conveniently zoom out. I was gonna say, poor Pluto. It didn't even have a. At first it looked like there was no ring to represent it was in an orbit or anything. They committed to the fact that Pluto wasn't even a planet that had no actual ring for its orbit. But it's there. It's just hidden.
Captain, we're detecting movement on the surface. Looks like some kind of robotic drones. We'll have to be careful.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is where our laser comes in, mind you. Ooh, an unidentified structure too. So let's give this a try. There's nothing of note. What is the... Oh, desert. Oh yeah. I guess it's kind of an alpine-ish place. Just gotta be mindful of the trajectory it's given us here. Gonna take a little bit of getting used to and try not to kill this thing, since we only got a single lander at the moment. I'm trying to hit that drone. Okay. We get health bars. I'm pretty certain it's not friendly. I'm going to take a wild guess. We are considered savages after all, so it's only appropriate. But I don't know what to do with the drone debris. Unknown entities. Ooh, there's 6 of them. So I gotta keep an eye out for that. Like those little circle icons. Well, that's convenient. I managed to shoot right through the hill, it seemed like. I wasn't expecting those shots to actually hit. And it's a bit weird. It reminds me a little bit of Supreme Command... Was it not Supreme Commander, was it? Planetary Annihilation with the three-dimensional planes as opposed to 2D of the original StarControl. So I am kind of well used to this already for that reason alone. I didn't play very much of Planetary Annihilation, mind you, but I did actually enjoy the concept. Now, what's left? 3 more. Probably no point to kill everything, but just to be safe, because I'm pretty certain these things aren't friendly. And I almost wonder if there's an element of auto-tracking, since it seems like I'm hitting these things really damn easily. I don't want to toot my own horn, mind you, but 2 enemies left, and I want to find that unidentified structure, since it looks like those are the bots there.
Captain, it's going to be too dangerous entering this place until all these drones are dead or asleep, or... Well, they probably don't need sleep, do they? Just dead, then.
Well, I guess that settles it then. Oh god, we got a drone right behind us. I was kind of trying to rotate the mouse there haphazardly, and good god, it's so bright here I didn't even see the projectile shooting. I guess that settles it. Let's kill everything. See what there is to find. I hope this is not a regular thing to kind of do a game of whack-a-mole. But at least there's already only 1 left, so it's not going to take that much more time. Is there a way I can kind of shoot around the plant, mind you, and hit it? To a vague extent. It's not the most consistent, or not really consistent, I mean, it's not something I should rely on. Let's try this again. See what's inside the facility.
Captain, you're not gonna believe it. This looks like it's another Lexite facility.
Ooh.
This must be where they went after they left the moon. This is bigger and more well-equipped than their lunar facility. There's equipment here that's clearly intended for constructing a starship.
Ooh.
A big one. Oh, this is nuts.
I'm excited.
There's a star chart here, Captain. Looks like the W51 giant molecular cloud is highlighted. That's like 17,000 light years away. There's more. The radio antenna outside seems to be tracking W51 whenever it's above the horizon. Did the Lexites decipher something in the W51 radio source? Is that where they're going? Or going away from? No Lexites around to ask any questions. Looks like they left in a hurry. There are a lot of spare parts just left lying around. We should notify Earth about this. Wait, here's something. This is a ship. A small one. Clearly they didn't build the whole hangar for just this. An interceptor maybe, but it looks incomplete. If I'm reading these engine schematics right, it looks like its thrusters require neutronium to operate. I don't think we have any of that in this solar system, Captain. I guess that's why the Lexites left this behind. Oh well, maybe we can come back to this later.
Ooh, another ship to add to our roster. I think it's the Lexite Interceptor, mind you, that I got to try out in the skirmish, but I'm really damn excited for this find. Now, there's nothing else to grab, so let's get going over to Pluto and move on to the real meat of this game. These anomalies are going to be really nice, but it's going to eat up a lot of time. Oh, you're Artemis. You're not even Pluto. I've been lied to this entire time.
It's Artemis. Yeah, ever since we found this thing all the way out here in the 40s, scientists have been wondering if it would get more interesting. And, nope. Not today.
Yeah, it's a gas giant too, huh? So where the hell is Pluto? I want to go say hi to Pluto. I've been lied to. Let me just do one quick sweep around just for good measure. I would like to explore Pluto, because that's where the Spati were. That's where we encountered the Spati after all. Oh god, that's scary. That was really scary. I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe they don't have Pluto on here. Well, that's a shame. Well, nothing else to do but to make our way out, I guess. Maybe if I find our plan, I'll go have a look. But no, I think we're done here finally. They replaced Pluto for Artemis, and I am now forever sad. That's where we encountered again the Spati that got us started on this objective. Ooh.
It looks like our new hyperdrive came with a navigational system, Captain. Let's open up the map now by pressing Tab and use the search feature to find our way to Alpha Reticuli.
That sounds good. That sounds really good. I hope the music isn't too terribly loud, though. What is this? This is a territory, I'm pretty certain. Oh, it is the Tywom. I just figured it'd be an easier way to kind of highlight it. So they inhabit this region. We own only Sol. Go figure. And we see nothing of the Scribe's territory, so clearly they don't own this territory, since I'm clearly not seeing it. I think that's our destination there. Ita, whatever the hell you pronounce it. Oh, there's multiples of them. Let me check objectives quickly. The one massive downside to StarControl 2 is you didn't have the convenience of a log listing everything. You kind of had to write down notes and hints, especially since you got a lot of information you got access to early on that was only relevant until later on in the campaign. So it's nice to have a list like this here. Where we have to go, Alpha Repulsi. Oh god, I'm not even gonna try. I only know it's somewhere to the left here. That's the place we want to go. Autopilot is. Although we might just go back to Sol, I was gonna say. That was not at all what I had in mind. I planned this poorly. Let's try this again without the embarrassing first attempt of hyperdrive. I already kind of know where I'm going. Ooh, it even gives us a sense of what's over there. It still remains to be seen if they're friendly or not. Ooh, Starbase too. Let's go well, there's no... Oh, we got company. And they are not Tywom, so this could go badly. This could go very badly, but at the same time they're not Scribe. Let's put on our best impression.
You have arrived.
Ooh.
We have waited for you for a long time. We have been watching. We have never met before, but you know us.
I recognize you UFO guys. I can't remember your actual names in StarControl 2, but you look very familiar. Well, they're familiar in multiple different senses, but I'm really hoping this is here just for those who played the original StarControl.
Of course we do. We have chosen this appearance because it is exactly what you expect an alien to look like. We always intended we would be the first to contact you. Events, however, have overtaken our intentions.
Yeah, Tywom were watching us, and...
The Tywom are amateurs at watching you.
Ooh, harsh.
We have a very particular interest in you. Discussing it now would complicate this conversation. You may know that we have watched you for several thousand years, and that is all that you may know. We did not expect you to find us for some time yet. Events have accelerated. Your Lexites saw it. They took a different path, a darker path.
Ooh.
But they are not our concern. Our bond is only with you.
Ooh, so many questions, so little time. Let's talk about your appearance. Nah, I don't care about that, but what do you know about the Lexites? Why reveal yourself to us now? Well, that's obvious. They had a starbase there, if I had to guess. Talking down to us, yeah. It seems like that, but the Tywom kinda did that too. I suppose it's understandable at this point, sort of.
The Lexites are not our concern. We don't know where they have gone. But here you are. Sooner than expected, yet almost too late.
Talking around in circles again, good god. What do you mean almost too late? That interests me.
The most pressing threat you probably perceive is the Scribe. They are a real threat. Though threats come in varying degrees, more are coming. The Spur is aflame. The Eight are no more, and the Precursors have abandoned us.
Ooh, precursors. I love the reference. I love them mentioning it there, because I almost thought the Iconians are... Damn it. I forget their names already. I probably said it wrong. The ones we were just at the facility of, dang it. Arcanites? Iconites? Damn it. I really do have short-term memory.
In time, it will. But when that time comes, heed these words. Your path is not guarded by rails. Following familiar beats will lead to peril. If you sense your journey has been taken many times before, then beware. The obvious, unthinking path will give you no reward.
Talking in riddles there. To an extent. How much of this is meta, mind you? Considering that there's going to be a lot of people just reading up strategies, the optimum strategy and all that. I wonder how much of it is... Oh, it's Lexites. That's what I was looking for. Why reveal yourselves to us now? But yeah, what I was referring to earlier about the Lexites is I kind of thought the Lexites were like the precursors for the Origins, as opposed to precursors being like the high-tech kind of thing we get access to for the original StarControl series.
The object near here is a space station left behind by a race of aliens who have long departed from this facet. Their true name is not known to any of your peers. Precursors is a common handle in this facet and others. Their artifacts, like this space station, will not work for your peers, but they will work for you, because we have activated them for you. We are not peers of the Precursors. They are beyond even us, as they have often shown. But we have seen enough to know some of their tricks. Use these stations. They will be a great asset to you. Their caretakers are unique, but this is typical of Precursor technology. It is time for us to go.
Well, that's kind of nice there. I'm a little confused why they work for me and not for anyone else, mind you. But I am thankful for the help. Well, I'm going to try and ask for the help, but if they're anything like I think of them, they're just going to sit back and appear from time to time.
Very few of my kind remain in true space. Advise we can, but defend we cannot. If you need advice on where to go next, Proxima Centauri is famously not far. The moon of Calf's there contains many valuable resources these star bases can make use of. Beyond that, do not worry. This will not be the last time we talk. You will be fine. Explore, talk, fight. Be human.
That's the plan. Well, that was nice to see him there. Or at least the Origins version of them. I still wish I remembered their names since they didn't quite introduce themselves properly. But let's have a look at the starbase they spoke so highly of.
Greek, Sixil, Fringy, hello, 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 hello. Calibration complete. Natural language interaction now possible with hit rate of 99.5%.
Yeah, there was the 0.5 we just saw, punk dunk. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
One moment, checking proper motion of calibration stars. This facility has been offline for 205,432 years. Why have I come online now? Checking. Exception, reboot cause not found.
Well, that's helpful. I figured the scribe or the screen would have just decommissioned this thing at this point if it's been around for 200,000 years. We had some friends turn you on for us, huh? Yeah, we'll just say that.
This seems unlikely. Sapient life forms known to exist in this region of space are several orders of magnitude too primitive to operate this facility. Who are you?
We're humans.
Checking. 99.8% chance you are descendants of pre-sapients on local Greenbelt world. Insignificant. This is quite a mystery.
Well, I guess the only thing left to ask is what the hell are you?
This is an automated port, research, recreational facility created by Exception, name not found.
That's helpful.
I am an avatar of that facility. I have been projected into this facet of the multiverse to facilitate its use. This facility, and others like it, can process raw minerals into generalized resource units, and then process those into fuel, equipment, or entire vessels. It can also tell you stories. Checksums indicate large portions of my internal memory have been corrupted. Consequently, this facility only has limited information on the following topics. Exception, name not found, local stars, and fun facts.
Fun facts. Clearly we're going to talk about fun facts, but this is part of the reason why I'm worried about this series going exceptionally long and not being all that interesting. We could do so much stuff here. Never mind the fact this is kind of like our base of operations, I suppose, in comparison with any other type of role-playing game. Which means we can upgrade, we can harvest resources to make it bigger and better. So, I don't know what I want to do about this. We'll just keep it simple. Tell us about the local stars.
This region occupies a minor arm of the galaxy and has a typical composition of star types and ages. Notable exceptions include the unusually low density of interstellar medium in this area, likely the reddened supershell of supernovae that occurred 18 million years ago. This region has been continually filled with sapient life since recordings began 218,209 years ago, albeit at a slightly lower density than found in other parts of the galaxy.
Slightly lower density, huh? That's an interesting fact. That's enough. Let's continue on.
Is there anything else?
I want to know about how we can use your services. You said you're a starbase. Let's do some starbase things. That doesn't sound like something a captain would say. Ooh, let's have a look. Trade, interesting. Hypergates, Does this allow us to transport to other starbases? Manage fleet. Not really much of a fleet to manage, but I'm interested. Nothing. We can't recruit anything or build anything if I had to guess. 12 of 40. Is that like 12 points? Okay, that explains it. So there is like a cap to how large our army could be currently, at least. Outfit. This doesn't seem like something about upgrading. It seems more like cosmetics, mind you. And we have a handful of resources. What can we do, though? Is there anything I could do? Oh. Basic nukes. Does that mean... Oh, all on ships. Oh, there's my point defense and advanced nukes. It's gonna take all my resources to get the point defense, which was the secondary weapon I was trying to get. There's a lot of stuff I could do here. So let's have a quick look. Currently empty. Turning speed, battle speed, and what's this? Trajectory correction. Who can't land right? That sounds like me, doesn't it? This thing will do its best to land for you. Satisfaction guaranteed. But it's not a guaranteed. I was thinking maybe this would help me with like that one planet that had such high winds, but I guess not. It's just kind of like an easy mode. Really expensive easy mode. What do we have here? There's... oh, Tywom cuddle device. We do not fully or even partially understand. Will allow us to travel faster in light. And it's called a cuddle device. I need to remind you of that. Oh, this is the same as before, so we can get multiples of these if I have the resources, I suppose. What about the crew quarters here? More hit points, basically. Docking bay to support a larger fleet. Ooh, that sounds good. So that's how we get a bigger fleet, and deflectors for damage resistance. Safe to say we're not going to be using any of these for a while, but lander stuff. Size is for the landers, so we already got a lander cannon. Anti-grav thrusters and fit more cargo into your landers. And obviously, the only thing we can really get is the enhanced sensors or battle speed, which might be warranted for combat. Oh, and this is for more boosts to my sensors, which I assume we can unlock more of these as we explore and do some stuff. Basic thrusters and EM drive. Fastest engine humanity's built. And what's this? Fuel tank. Alright, let's at least get one sensor there, or AI fleet coordinator. Oh, to be automatically controlled. Well, I didn't want to be automatically controlled, I just want enhancements to speed. I'm gonna get it nonetheless. I'm not gonna do an auto resolve unless it seems like it's gonna be one side. What about crew? Nothing we can do, we can't get any automations. And trade. I can sell all this, or I assume I can sell it. Might as well sell the conventionals in that case, which is everything. Hang on to this stuff for now, because I'm assuming some of this might be useful. Oh, fuel. Yeah, we might as well get some fuel, and I need to buy another lander. I suppose there is some use here. Cover for my screw-up from earlier. Ooh, we can even get more landers, but 2 should be fine. In fact, I have enough resources to buy another scanner. Do I want to do that? Will it even let me? No, it's already on the ship, so never mind that thought. Let's fit ourselves up with more landers in that case. Oh wait, that's already where I went. There, maxed out. We're set for this full-on journey we're about to set.
Is there anything else?
Nope, I think we're good, and it took us about 35 minutes to just get anywhere.
One other thing before you go. This facility has peers scattered throughout the spur. They are statistically likely to have experienced different corruption in their memory banks and may have access to different design templates for constructing ship components. Also of note, from any facility you'll be able to access the Hypergate material movement process and instantly travel to another facility you have already visited.
Okay, I figured that's what it was.
That is it. Exception, civil farewell not found.
Goodbye. That's what you're looking for there, buddy. Yeah, I would love to upgrade my ship there and get as powerful as possible, but we'll do it bit by bit. Let's head over to Tywom homeworld. Oh, we got company up above. Not just above, but I'm assuming they're Tywom? Yeah, different kind of Tywom, mind you. We should be in good company. Ooh, different kinds of ships too, mind you. I was a little bit worried that there might be not as much diversity. But then again, to be fair, there is like an option to build your own custom ships. Ooh, look at that beehive thing. Ooh, Tywom, very original name. What I might do is probably spend some time just exploring the planets off camera to cut down on time. A lot I need to think of, mind you. Because if there's any good resources to be had here, it's going to take me all day, I would imagine. Never mind the fact that we're going to be going to a lot of planets too.
Oh, it's the humans. I can't tell you how excited everyone at our homeworld is to finally meet you. Except, I guess I just did. You really should head over there right away.
That's the plan. Oh wait, aren't we already at your homeworld? I thought it was. We'll head to your homeworld now then.
Are you really going to go there? You're not, because we've had that happen.
Yeah, I'm just skipping through because that's already what they said. I thought, oh, that was the freighter. That explains it. Okay.
Great seeping pour! They actually came.
Yeah,
Welcome,
we're not like your other fellows who
humans.
left you waiting.
We greet you with many open arms. Chief Viscosity Officer Wimdu has already told us so much about his new friends.
Yeah, and the fun we had with the scribe. Becoming peace-seeking allies and assistants. The generic diplomatic response. Although the other options are not very helpful, aren't they? We come in peace. I would have liked a better option, mind you.
You wish to be our friends?
Yes. Oh, I said allies. With some hesitance. It's all because of the hugs, isn't it? I'll gladly accept the hugs.
Then of course we'll ally with you. This is the greatest day in Tywom history.
I'm only doing it just because of how embarrassing I'll be when the hugs start happening. It's one of our good days too. Well, not really. We've kind of been threatened to our extinction after all. You agreed to that very quickly.
We've grown soggy thinking about this day for a long time, humans.
Okay, I take back what I just said.
We knew you would be our best friends from the first time we saw you.
Okay, I'm officially freaked out now. Well, we kind of already knew that they've been keeping us safe potentially for 50 years, so I can accept this otherwise.
We will immediately send emissaries to your homeworld to share technology, coordinate with your leaders, and practice handshakes.
Okay, this I can feel better about.
What would you like to do now, best friend? Does anyone on your ship want a massage?
Okay, it's getting weird again. I was kind of getting cool with them when they talked about learning how to properly handshake, and now we're talking about massages. I don't know how I should feel anymore. We'd like to not get murdered by a scribe. We like to murder the scribe. What should we do about the scribe? That sounds like the more reasonable response.
That's going to be tricky. You've already blown up one of their ships.
2 of them, actually.
They hate that.
I imagine no one would like their ships to get exploded. Can we join their empire? Can we apologize? Can we hide from them? Can we fight them? That's what everyone wants, right? Right? Although, we've kind of been told by our unknown, mysterious type of alien friends to kind of divert from the traditional path, right? But then again, they were kind of going around in circles.
Definitely. That'd slow down the destruction of your people by entire seconds.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Can we hide from them? That's probably something they would be all for. Can we join their empire? Can we fight them?
Look, we know you have a lot of gumption and spirit and nuclear weapons. So many nuclear weapons. What is wrong with you anyways?
Sometimes I wonder. I'm gonna just pick it just because.
Uh-huh. Well, even with those, you have primitive spaceships, and you don't understand hyperspace, and you only know like half the digits of pi. So
There's an
no,
end?
You cannot fight the scribe. Not alone, at least.
I want to know this secret mystery of pi not being an infinite series of numbers. We could tell the scribe you helped blow up their ships. Oh yeah, just to blackmail them. I'm not gonna do that.
Also, no. Thanks for asking, though. We would be a big help.
Okay, I'm
We
confused.
know how hyperspace works, at least. But we're just not big fans of getting squished by the scribe.
Well, they're kind of threatening to kill you already. Although, technically, a bit of a plot hole. I feel like we destroyed the ship before they let out that little detail that Tywom were helping us. So I think they would be safe, at least for a little bit longer.
Right. We read Wimdu's report. But that scribe died. He's dead now. The rest of the scribe lava, they're going to murder us all, aren't they? Especially once they see you alive. Having friends is dangerous. Maybe being unpopular was some kind of evolutionary defense for our people.
Probably. You don't get noticed, at least. Would anyone else help us fight?
Maybe? We've seen lots of battle-damaged scribe ships in the last few years.
Ah, interesting.
Which suggests someone out there is already fighting them. Though we have no idea who would do such a thing. Shooting the scribe sounds like the kind of cool activity people tend to not include us in.
Well, you kind of want to avoid dying, so I guess it's understandable. They don't expect you to help them too much. We're gonna have to convince them otherwise, I suppose, at some point. Or just shy around you, try and get their ego up. That would be fun. Let's learn about the other aliens, though.
There are lots of aliens around here, but most of them aren't that consequential. The scribe mostly just leave them be. Until they become consequential, that is. And then... pow!
I prefer Squoosh.
It's weird that the scribe have taken such an interest in you, in fact, because you are extremely inconsequential. I guess you just have that kind of look to you. The look which makes evil alien empires want to wipe you out.
Oh. Thanks for a compliment.
Anyways, if you're looking for aliens who might be able to actually help you, you'll be better off talking to the scribe's ward species. Not all of which actually like the scribe that much. There's the Mouquet. They have lots of tentacles, so you'd think they'd be good at hugging, but they don't seem into it. Their homeworld is in the Beta Pavo system. Then there's the Mengmak. They're pretty friendly. A bunch of their ships are in the Speaker constellation. But we've seen them in lots of other places, too. Oh, and then there's the Drenkend. They're some kind of living weapon. They really like the scribe and really like killing things for the scribe.
So we better avoid them.
So we don't hang around them too much. You can find them in the Alpha Uxor system if you like being killed.
How about we avoid that then?
Also, there's the scribe. They're everywhere.
No. Thanks.
So that's probably not that helpful.
Yeah, not really.
So, what are you going to do?
Well,
I mean, what are we going to do?
well, your enthusiasm is noted. But at least we got somewhere to go. Try and get contact with these other aliens. I already forget the names of the places, let alone where we need to go, so I'm hopeful the log updated. So I know, at least got a bit of a heading that I can turn to. We're gonna form Intergalactic Alliance. That's very damn ambitious, isn't it? We're gonna need to check with Earth first. It probably doesn't hurt to go back to Earth, but... what would I like to do? And offer to help. I think we'll do this bit by bit, as ambitious as it is just to start with our Federation, huh?
Glop! You are so cool!
I guess that's what's
Let
the right
us know
answer.
if there's anything we can do to help. You can have as many hugs as you need. Also, perhaps more relevantly, please feel free to commandeer any Tywom vessels that you require.
Commandeer.
I can assure you, the Tywom on board will be more than happy to come with you. More than happy. Like, it'll be weird.
Okay, now I don't want to take you up on your offer. These Tywom are weird. Maybe it is true that it's some kind of weird translations thing. Am I really going to be slowly converted to believing that's actually true? Can we buy some supplies? I don't think I have enough room for any more supplies. But I'm going to try anyway. Since I can still sell this. I just don't know how valuable it is to hang on to, mind you. And I don't think I'm going to see much different options, am I? Everything's pretty straightforward. I should get the point defense in all seriousness, just in case I am going to have to fight with this capital ship. Or this Vindicator. And then we'll work on upgrading the stuff for my landers. So I'll try and sell. Do I have enough? Not quite. Oh, actually, I might just barely have enough if I sell it all. I just feel like that I may want to keep it, though. I'll hang on to it for now. The point defense isn't that drastic, since this thing needs more mobility to kind of make the most of it. But that's a lot of progress done, which involves just traveling to another system. God, this is going to take a while, isn't it?